name is Stephanie and I come from a tiny village in Bavaria, Germany.
My name is Irina and I'm from Russia, from a small town that is called Kiev.
My name is Manuel and I come from Neuquén, the largest city in Patagonia, Argentina.
I'm Jonna Choi and I come from Seoul, the capital city of South Korea.
What are you studying here in Forlì?
I just finished the first year of the master's degree in specialized translation.
Here in Forlì I started the master degree of translation and interpretation.
I study multicultural linguistic mediation freshman.
Here I study the undergraduate studies of linguistics and intercultural mediation. And the languages that I study here are English is my first language, French is my second, and Japanese is my third.
So, what brought you here?
I came to Forlì the first time in 2011 as an Erasmus student. I studied 2 semesters here and I liked it so much that I wanted to come back.
In Russia I graduated from the Kiev University of Foreign Languages as an interpreter, a translator and linguist. And after that I worked for 2 years as an interpreter and translator in the international company. And after that I decided that in fact it's never late to study, and I decided to continue my education, to continue to develop, and here I am.
Well, I had an Italian girlfriend at the time, so I could say I came to Italy for love.
I came mainly looking at the country and the University of Bologna and the great language program that they offer here. I came, ever since high school I really wanted to come to Europe and study the European languages, being exactly where the languages come from, that way I can actually live and breathe the culture, and the country is also very, very interesting, very, very different from where I come from, but it's even more exciting because it's completely different.
What is that you like the most about studying in Forlì?
Well, first of all, I really like the city, I like Forlì, and I really like the practical approach at the university. I think the professors really prepare us for the later work life.
Well, Forlì is amazing, Italy is amazing, but what is most important is that in today's interconnected world, I think it's very important to become a global citizen and to be successful personally, professionally. You have to have the skill of communication between the cultures, and I think that getting an international education is one of the best ways for students to build global conception and maybe make our world a little bit better.
Well, I think that everything here is a portata di mano, as they say here, so I find that about distance is very convenient, and I also find the locals are very respectful and friendly, so I really like that.
The group of people that you're going to meet here are very, very friendly, but at the same time, because the city is so small, the relationship you're going to have with your friends here are going to be much more personal, much more intimate. You're still very, very near from other bigger cities like Rimini by the Sea or Bologna, which is another big university town. It's in a good location. It's very nice.
How do you think that the choice to come to Forlì has affected your life, both personally and professionally?
Well, I think it has definitely affected my life in a positive way. I think living abroad studying abroad makes you way more independent, and I think it will give me a huge advantage at the job market later.
Well, I think professionally it's a great opportunity to build new social connections for the future, to meet new friends. And I think when you're struggling with the language, struggling with the new food, and you're doing the things that normally you would never do, that form your values, and that make you, I don't know, a better person maybe.
Well, to me it's been a life-changing experience. I had the opportunity to study something that doesn't exist in Latin America, at least this way. and I really identify with Italy and its culture and its people, so I really feel like home in here.
Personally, I would say it's given me a new perspective on a new knowledge, I would say, on myself and how I like living in a smaller city. And professionally, it's a great place to find out whether being an interpreter, a translator, would be the right career path for you in the future. Coming here and meeting all these professors that are really experts in their fields, they know exactly what they're talking about, and they can give you advice of like what it would be like the reality of actually working in these fields, and you can kind of evaluate as to whether it's gonna be the right fit for you personally or not. And so far it's working well for me.
Quindi dici, l'italiano lo hai imparato?
Sì, l'italiano l'ho imparato, ho frequentato il corso italiano L2 con la professoressa Anna Zingaro e parlando con amici l'ho imparato abbastanza velocemente.
Sì, un po'. Cioè, penso che stare qui in Italia per imparare la lingua è un'opportunità grande, grandissima, perché ogni giorno, tutto il giorno ascolti la lingua nel concetto giusto e così si può imparare meglio.
Beh sì, anche se è una relazione amore-odio tutti i giorni, ma comunque qualcosa di molto divertente, anche qualcosa di molto impegnativo.
Sì, certamente l'ho imparato prima all'inizio dell'anno accademico, quando sono venuta qui, non sapevo bene la lingua, però tutti i corsi sono in italiano e tutti i miei amici qua quasi tutti sono italiani anche, quindi sì, ora posso comunicare, magari.
What would you say to an international student who would like to come to Forlì?
Well, as I came as an Erasmus student and wanted to stay here because I liked it so much, I can only tell you, come here and you will have the time of your life.
I would say if you want to do it, if you want to do something, do it now. Because as one said, there are just so many tomorrows, and you would never know what is outside until you just go and do it, and you will see the outcome. And I think it's important to step out of your comfort zone, and I think you will be surprised.
Well, even though Forlì has got a lot of hate, both from Italian and people that come here from Erasmus, I think that there is always something to do here in Forlì, and it's also near Bologna, Rimini, Florence if you want a wilder nightlife, so there's always something to do.
I would say it would be a great decision if you came to study in Forlì. You're definitely going to gain a lot from here, whether it be your social life, the connections with the people that you make here, or the memories that you're going to make here, or the fact that you're going to get so much advice on your future prospects.
E per finire, un saluto nella tua lingua.
Liebe Grüße nach Deutschland und wir sehen uns bald in Italien.
Всем привет! Будьте добры друг к другу.
Un saludo a Argentina desde el otro lado del charco.
여기에 만약에 오게 된다면 꼭 만나 뵙고 싶고요. 지금 하는 일 뭐가 됐든 행운을 빌게요.